Are you stroking it?
Yes, I am.
Are you caressing it?
Oh yeah.
Do you know how to caress the rock? You have to do this exact movement.
Not very well. It's hard work.
You have to both stroke it and move the camera at the same time. I don't think that's possible.
Oh yeah, I
I'm
know.
just gonna hump the rock.
Yeah,
Hump the rock.
it's hurting my wrist.
It's a very beautiful rock. You better be looking at the right one.
Hopefully it's got a nice view to it, so it's got a nice view there.
I'm doing a panoramic. I'm doing a panoramic spin around it. So dramatic.
Guys,
The final thing.
if you've just tuned in and wondering what the hell we're playing, we're actually playing Medieval 2 Total War, but we are.
I'm pretty sure that the stroking of the rock is pretty much the game. That's all I really want to show you anyway.
Yeah, you see this 17. What's that? 17,000 seconds, is it? Yeah, that's just us humping rocks. So enjoy.
Yeah, but I have a challenge for you. Are you stroking the lonely tree?
Ooh, lonely tree. Look, it took me long enough to find the lonely rock. Let's not.
It's not
start
lonely
stroking
enough. It
trees.
has a shrub right next to it and a few horses by it.
Oh God.
But other than that, it's pretty far from the other trees. Well, actually, no, it's not that lonely at all. It's just on the it's an outskirts tree that I'm stroking. Are you stroking the right one?
I found loads of outskirt trees. I quite like this one. This one's pretty.
But it has a nice view of armored horsemen from the Holy Roman Empire. But not their horses aren't armored. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge.
I think I know which one you're about, but
Okay, I'm stroking it. Are you stroking it? Are you stroking it? Another free-for-all, but it's not another free-for-all because we never did one before that, so it's actually the first one between me and Captain.
Yeah.
And I'm playing as England, and Captain is playing as the Moors. Weird. And
No weird at all.
way over the hill, we have Pirate of Jamaica playing as Holy Roman Empire, and finally, we have Sirthiago playing as Hungary.
Hungry for Hungary.
And you have the watermelon.
Watermelon
And
tribe.
as we all know, the watermelon is in season.
Yeah. In season watermelon. So, guys, if you watch this video and you feel hungry for watermelon, this is why. All these colors.
You want to eat watermelon now. You want to bathe in watermelon now. I don't know you would want to bathe in it, but it has water, so it can only be good. Alright, now that we're done with that, let's just go over army compositions. We can start with me, because I'm England. England always comes first, even though it doesn't.
I can't argue with that.
That logic is flawless. Flawless logic. I have 4 units of yeoman archers. I believe that's how you say it. And then for my infantry, I have 4 units of armored swordsmen and 4 units of dismounted feudal knights, alternating in their nice armor, plate, and mail. For cav, I have 4 units of English knights with their awesome axes, 2 units of demi-lancers, which will literally be dead as hell, and my general's bodyguard. And finally, and also probably leastly, I have a unit of heavy bill militia. And that's my army. Yay!
I can't find your Bill Militia.
It's
Bill
directly
Militia. Oh, there he is.
to the left of my army.
Oh, I do like the heavy Bill Militia. They're really strong.
Yeah. They're not.
They just have a habit of routing very easily.
They usually don't get that many kills.
They're just scared all the time.
They're just little kids inside, really.
Yeah.
They just want to keep their little child in touch. Go over your army, please.
Yes. Now, I don't remember my army off the top of my head, so we'll have to go by this. I've got 4 units of the peasant crossbowmen. I think I only had 4 units.
Sexy.
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought you were going to do that, because I already had zoomed in on them a few times, and I was just like, alright. I knew it. See, we're still connected.
Yeah. It looks like I've got 3 units of the urban militia, which I've fully upgraded. So they look like a dismounted Christian guard. So yeah,
But with better shields.
With better better shields. I quite like the kite shields. They're just bigger. Stop more arrows. Then I've got 2 units of the Sugdanese tribesmen, who will fight quite well in the desert. They're used to it, so
I like their armor.
I like their armor as well. Especially these
They're
guys.
all really muscular. Jesus, these
Yeah,
guys have been training 6 hours a day, drinking Red Bull and
stroking
six
rocks.
thousand calorie diet.
Yeah. Well, that's all they do. They drink Red Bull and stroke rocks. So they're beefed up.
Is that the training regimen?
Yep,
Stroking rocks and lonely trees. They have to climb the top of the pine tree, just stroke it.
that's the plan. Yep, that's how we train our men in the desert.
Quality.
Yeah, there's no water, so they can't swim in swimming pools and things. So anyway, moving on swiftly, I've got 4 units of the dismounted Christian Guard. And as you can see, they only have tiny shields, but they're still
They're
pretty.
compensating for something. That didn't work
Yeah,
out, actually. The urban militia have big shields, and they're compensating for something.
yeah, they have to compensate because they're not really that great infantry. They're okay for the price, but not as good as the Christian Guard. Speaking
Oh
of
my
Christian
god.
Guard, sorry,
I can't handle it. My two trees are having like epileptic attacks. They're flashing in and out at this angle over here in the corners. Oh my god. Let's stop doing that. All right.
that's
Continue.
that's because you that's because you got your settings up too high. It's freaking out your
I'll turn them down
settings.
now. Graphics setting.
While you're messing with that, speaking of Christian Guard, I've got 4 units of the
Ah!
mounted Christian Guard. I think I had 4 units. One,
Sexy.
3,
And they can't
4.
get armor upgrades, so they suck.
Yeah, they can't get armor upgrades. They're a bit like the Latin con. They're kind of an okay cav, but not too great. Um,
And they're really
what is
expensive too, Jesus.
are they expensive? I didn't think they were too expensive. Oh well.
They're
Yeah.
970. That's
Oh
more
God.
expensive than Teutonic Knights, and they
Yeah.
perform half as well.
God. So yeah, Moors have not decent cav. These
Were those
gren-
words?
yeah, not decent cav. These grenadine janitors are not too bad for harassing and kind of just being annoying. As Swissman will find out later on. and then
Oh,
I've got
special.
my
It's just for
general.
me.
Yeah, and then I've got my general's bodyguard in the back, just chilling out, ready to lead his men to glory.
You see, I was going to be all smooth and say, speaking of skirmishers, and go straight into Pirate Jamaica. But speaking of skirmishers, Pirate Jamaica has 2 units of mounted crossbows up on this hill, which will do something very special. You'll see, special indeed. But if you go down the hill and you can go to the rest of his army, he has 4 units of Pavismen. He has 4 units of dismounted Imperial Knights, I believe, and 3 units of dismounted Field Knights. No, 4 units of dismounted Field Knights with armor upgrades, very fancy. For Cav, he has some Gothic Knights, which is a horrible waste of money. Actually, a lot of Gothic Knights, all sporadically placed, really, and 2 units of Teutonic Knights. So, ton of money wasted on that Cav, I would say, especially the Gothic Knights. The
Yeah, for some
Teutonic Knights are never a waste. Teutonic Knights.
for some strange reason they're not that good, and I can't for the life of me think why, because they've got
They
maces,
don't have
they've
a
got
shield.
yeah, that might be it. But they got maces.
It's kind of hard to block an input coming block thing when it's have my arm. It's fine.
Yeah,
Tis but a
true,
flesh
but
wound.
they should theoretically destroy cavalry without the need for shields. Their attack will just destroy enemy cav. Full stop. But I digress. It's just one of those things.
And I
Let's.
apologize to everyone who just watched my video because it got cut right through your speech. So you're gonna have a weird like little thing because I have to re. Yeah, I cut your video. Ha! Huh. You can't get your sentence out. I'm censoring you.
Damn it! You can't censor me. I'm in your head.
You will not. You will not teach more people to be invisible.
Damn. What a shame.
All right. Can you
Anyway,
do us the honor of going over Sirthiago's army?
I certainly will. So, Hungary, one of my favourite factions of all time, started at front, as always. He's got 4 units of Pavis crossbow militia with full
Poppies.
Pavis.
Aye, Poppy.
Pavis.
Aye,
They've got
Poppy. El Chomino. I don't Spanish, so that probably wasn't even words.
Anyway, they've got looks like they've got full upgrades, so they've got that fancy militia armor on with the funky helmets. His infantry Oh god, this is gonna be interesting. Looks like he's got 2, 3, 4, 4 units of dismounted feudal knights and 4 units of dismounted 4 units of dismounted chivalric knights. Sorry, I'm having to count them because they look exactly the same from
That's weird
up
because
here.
dismounted chivalric knights they perform less well and they cost more, so that was probably a little bit waste of money.
Well, it's brought 4 of each, so it's not a huge waste.
Oh, you just said five. Oh, you made me miscount myself. Thanks a lot.
Sorry,
Okay, it's only four.
yeah, confused
We
about
we
that.
lied.
Yeah, I think it's
We're
4 of
liars.
each. Yeah, it just looks like he's
Yeah.
got more infantry. So 4 of each of those, and then he's mixed. He's got a mixed force of cav. He's got his general's bodyguard, who has full upgrades, fancy gothic plate armor, and then he's got a mix of Royal Bandarium, which is 4 units of those, and 3 units of hussars. So hussar for the
Oh, so eight
hussars.
cav.
Yeah, scary. He's gonna
Special.
destroy. Yeah. I think Pirate Jamaica's gonna have to pull something, yeah, out of his hat to be able to beat all that cav. It's better have something special for that.
I just want to
But
express the pain that I have with this army because it's not symmetrical. The infantry is not symmetrical. If you look, I will always have as symmetrical as I can make it infantry. I have 2 units of swordsmen in the middle, and then in between them I have feudal knights and then more armored swordsmen. I'm nice and symmetrical besides heavy billmen in the front, and then even my cav is symmetrical.
it's
And then
symmetrical
he
down the
doesn't do
middle.
that.
It's symmetrical down the middle between the feudal knight and the. Well, it's
Yeah.
kind of split.
All right. Here we go. And nothing happens right out from the bat
Except I'm coming
because
to get
everyone's
you.
so far apart.
I'm coming to get
And
you.
I have to turn around and face Captain Invisible because I want to face Captain Pirate of Jamaica, actually. I didn't want to face Captain because Captain intimidates me.
I do that to everyone, don't worry.
It's so hard to see someone who's invisible. And already we can see the pesky Pirate of Jamaica rushing his Holy Roman Empire mounted crossmen all the way going around to my backside.
Dirty
Thanks,
crossbowmen. Dirty tactics.
They were one with the Lonely Rock. And then I also have to deal with your Grenadine Genites, something like that. They're coming to ruin my day.
They ruin everyone's day, don't worry. It happens.
They're throwing at my yeomans. They're actually getting quite a few kills. I don't like this.
Yeah, I'm surprised by that. They weren't actually. You're supposed to sort of draw your cavalry out, but to be honest, your archers were sort of exposed, so they had to die.
And in retaliation, I sent out my demi-lancers trying to get some good kills against him, and also I'm shooting my longbows at him, and it's starting to go into my favor. Not really, it's completely even.
Yeah, it's just a bit of skirmishing. It's nothing too important at this stage. It's just testing each other's reactions and poking each other in the eye and seeing who reacts first.
Does this bother you yet? Just poking you in the eye, it's fine.
Does this bother you? Does this bother you? Does it bother you?
And I keep on trying to charge into your Genites, and my demi-lancers are slowly getting kills, but at the same time they're being javelined to bits.
Yeah, you're catching them. My current cav is just not. My current light cav, should I say, is not my forte. I hate it. Forte.
Forte. That's a
Forte.
vocabulary word I have to do. For
Congratulations.
AP English.
You can use it.
Yeah,
in a
you're helping me
sentence.
learn.
Yeah. Captain Invisible doesn't have the fortitude.
Has no forte whatsoever in any subject or discipline.
Ouch.
I kid. And you are actually losing quite a few men. You're down to 27 in one of these units.
Yeah, I didn't expect much from the Grenadine Janitors. They were there just to harass you and make you do stuff.
And this was my favorite part of this entire battle, is my demi-lancers here, which are about to get surrounded, which do not rout.
Yeah, that was
Instead, they
annoying.
just go straight through your Genitas.
I mean, I knew my Janitors won't be able to rout them, but I thought this Christian Guard would have, in the back, would have routed them. So the fact it didn't was deeply disturbing.
They're actually winning. Jesus, go Demi-Lancers. I love you
they were
guys.
scary.
They did
like,
great.
Look back and all my cavalry's dead, and it was like, right, thanks for that.
Oh, they actually do rout away safely, or at least with some some alive. But they pulled their weight, I would say. And now it's just a giant rush by me into Captain. That would be
To him,
so.
sir.
Yeah, enjoy that. That guy, and
That
Cav engaging. Christian Guard versus English Knights.
Yeah, I was hoping my Christian Guard would do some damage.
One guy who was in the back of the line just dropped dead. He wasn't even. No one's touching him. He just sort of died.
He's giving up. Ooh, I don't want to fight anymore.
And I have my general's bodyguard pushing into your Sudanese tribesmen. It's a lovely battle.
Yeah, really. This position was quite nice. I do like fighting on these sort of hilly hills. Coming from Yorkshire.
And already, right off the bat, we got some routing by your Sudanese tribesmen.
Yeah, disappointed the desert didn't help them.
Followed by urban militia.
Yeah, I knew as soon as you got, I knew as soon as you got that break with your general, that was it. You could just roll up this flank and I'd lose this flank.
But that did not happen. Sadly, your general because you started winning the other flank actually.
Yeah, I was hoping I could
bit.
break this flank and then.
And then also, yeah, I did not express my pain, but I have Pirate of Jamaica in my back. And you can see there's been a few skirmishes. His Cav is shooting away. He's been killing my Demi-Lancers. I should vote an entire unit of Cav to fight him. Whilst fighting Captain Invisible. So thanks a lot, Pirate. You helped me out there.
Damn pirates.
And then we still have Christian Guard and English Knights duking out way off on our left flank, followed by the line fight of infantry.
Yeah,
And then we have the
honestly,
most pesky unit of your entire force, is your general's bodyguard, running through, chasing my general to no end.
Of course, he's supposed to be annoying.
That's his goal in life, to be just, your general must annoy me at all costs.
He is the embodiment of Captain Invisible. He has to be annoying.
Well, I'm shooting at him with my longbows, just to smite him. And I'm trying to get these rear charges of my Demi-Lancers against these Christian Guard, but the Christian Guard just don't die. And they actually start killing my Demi-Lancers. You're just not going to say anything to that.
No, so I'm trying to stop the dog from eating socks as well. Carry on.
What?
Yeah, my dog
No
is
comment.
currently walking around with socks in her mouth, so yeah. I'm just watching her. She's taunting me now. That's just, yeah. So yeah, as my men are dying, the only satisfaction I have is watching my dog eat my socks. So, yes.
And while your lines break, you were trying so desperately to rout this unit of feudal knights that I have on the hill fighting your urban militia. And they just wouldn't rout.
Yeah, holding strong. It must have been the hill position they had, because honestly I was expecting them to break much sooner.
And I was shooting your general bodyguard with longbows, and they just wouldn't kill it either. So this little section is just immune to death. As you can see, everything else already died. And we have Pirate of Jamaica charging the back of my men with his exhausted, stupid crossmen, which rout instantaneously, so haha, serves him right, the little stupid idiot. Ah, he's not stupid, he's just annoying. I kid. He's annoying to fight. There you go.
Yeah. So anyway, my army's routed. There's a huge battle in the centre that turned in Swissman's favour, and now he's broken all my centre and my right flank, his left, and he's now able to finish off this last unit of
And my
my
general dies
units.
charging into crossbowmen.
Yeah.
How pathetic was that?
I was focusing fire on your general, but yeah, quite a pathetic death, to be honest.
Oh well, he was fighting hard. He went straight into the front lines, unlike your general, who's waited back for quite a significant portion of the battle, only to get shot by pieces by my longbows.
Yeah, that's my. I can see my general now. He's getting shot to bits, but he just won't die.
He's a trooper.
He's invincible.
So I'm
And
sending
invisible.
my scared infantry over to fight you, the scraps that I have left. And there goes your general. Serves him right. And your archers are slowly being eaten away.
Yeah, by three units of or 3 men in the knight unit.
If you look over by one of your units, I have 1 unit of demi lancers now, just running through your peasant crossmen, just slowly killing one, just stabbing and walking through.
I can't find it.
This is great.
Oh, is it?
And even more amazing, my heavy bill militia haven't routed.
Yay, that's an achievement.
Sort
that
of.
and beating me wins you the battle.
Yeah, they actually held up against your Christian Guard, which was amazing.
As I say, if you can support them, they're not too bad, but I can never find a decent use for them, except against enemy cav, obviously.
Yeah, that's what I have them for. But of course, your cav just died too quickly anyway. I like how our cav didn't go for much flanks. It was mostly just dying and it looked just all of them dead.
Yeah, well,
Poor guys.
Mine were trying to counter yours, and yours were, I don't know what yours were doing, just charging forward. The Swissman charge.
Well, you know, it works. Whatever works.
I've seen it work.
So now, Captain is dead, and I'm just chasing down his infantry. And we can go over and try and catch up on Sirthiago and Jamaica, which have been fighting quite some time now. And it could go either way.
Yeah, it looks pretty close.
But Sirthiago is certainly dominating the cav engagement. You can see on the flank he has smashed through the cav of Pirate of Jamaica. Except for a few scraps of Gothic Knights left.
Yeah, they're just not holding up very well.
And he's doing well in the infantry, sort of. Even though his infantry outclasses his, he's not doing quite as well you would think that he would, especially fighting uphill.
Yeah.
There are very few men and they're all shaken.
It was a weird...
just strange.
Yeah, it was a weird battle, you know, I kind of had the better position on you because you had to set up and you still beat me, and yeah, it looks like Sirthiago is doing quite well in an uphill battle against someone that clearly had a hill advantage, so, you know, it's just one of those weird battles that just doesn't turn out the way you expect it to.
But of course, Sirthiago is capitalizing on his cav. He's got tons, and he's just going all around. He's routed Jamaica's entire flank, and now he's just going for the infantry. It's a matter of time.
Yeah, he just had more cav. He had more cav to do whatever he needed to with, and you can see he's got cav to spare to run off some of these infantry units as well.
And the Pavis. This oh my god, this guy just dived like a soccer player, or as you'd say, a football player in the World Cup, just flying off his horse all dramatically, acting like he can't ever walk again. But of course he's dead, so at least he has an excuse.
Yeah, because he can't ever walk again.
And with that, we have pretty much well, I haven't, nor have Captain. Sirthiago has routed Pirate of Jamaica. Besides, one Teutonic unit is now dead. And with Gothic Knights, which will soon rout. So, good game to Pirate of Jamaica.
Yep,
who tried so hard to hold them off.
Although it looks like Sirthiago has a lot of infantry left. I was pretty surprised by this, considering he was fighting uphill. And Pirate Jamaica had the sort of stronger infantry. It was was such a surprising turn of events.
Yeah, quite. Well, it takes a long time for Sirthiago to get over to fight me, so we will just cut over there. So we'll see you guys when we're down to the engagement of glory.
See you there.
All right, so we're back, and Sirthiago's charging up this hill because he has a much larger force than me, and he's decided not to use his cav upon my request. Whoops, wrong way. It's over here somewhere. Where is it? It's hiding. Here it is. It's way back on a hill. So it's just all-out infantry and archers just duking it out because that's all we can do. And as you can see, my hill is working well, and I'm shooting to bits his forces with my longbows. Yeah, it's a death run, really.
Sirthiago doesn't care though. He's just rushing up. He's like, yeah, just shoot us. You know, you'll kill some of us, but we've got plenty more men left.
Just come in droves. The watermelons come in droves. And actually, I'm doing pretty well against one of his units of dismounted feudal knights. And he still has his general, which I lack, which is probably one of his biggest advantages.
That and the fact he's got tons of cav, tons of infantry, and tons of missiles to still beat you down with.
I have a hill, and my missiles outclass his. But my humans can't do melee well. Even though they have a mallet, they don't have any defense, and that's why they die so quickly. But at least they're getting missile kills. And we got the collision of infantry. A lot of them dying very quickly. And I got routing right away, Jesus. Poor guys.
Ouch.
Even though he's wavering just as much as I am. And I'm routing. And I'm getting called, so I'm going to pause the video for 1 second. Anyway, we're back. I didn't start recording. I'm a little bit off. Who cares? And you can see that my infantry is routing. Yay. Good job, infantry. I'm proud of you.
Yeah,
not really.
Quite well, though. I mean, there's a lot more dead Hungarian troops than English.
I think they're just watermelon armor stands out more.
Yeah. I mean, the funny thing about the
And I sent my humans... My humans ran out of ammo pretty quickly, and I sent them in. They rout in such heavy numbers.
I think they were tired.
Yeah, they're all wavering, and... But so are his feudal knights that are exhausted. Mine are just very tired. They're just not very, they're not die-hard fighters, these humans.
No, I wish they were, because those mallets are awesome. You could do some armor-piercing damage.
We can dream, at least.
Yeah. So,
and that's pretty much all my forces routing.
Yeah.
So I admit defeat. And yeah, it was a sad day.
Sad day for Swissman.
But I do get the most kills, 976 kills and 154 captures.
Yay! So that makes you the moral victor.
The moral victor.
Moral victor.
Sirthiago also doing really well, getting 734 kills and 180 captures. A lot of Pirate of Jamaica apparently got away. I don't know, how did he get so little kills compared to me when he had just as many to kill? That's strange. I don't understand. I don't know how that happened. Maybe I just killed a lot more of him while he was coming up the hill than he killed of me, because I still have a lot of forces left too.
Yeah,
247.
You killed a lot of his troops. I'd say those longbowmen were doing work against his infantry as it was coming up the hill, and even then, as soon as it reached our infantry, it was just breaking.
Let's compare the highest kill value. Mine is 83 per single unit.
Mine is probably 76 for the highest unit.
Ho, you lose. Well, yeah, that made sense, because I beat you in the battle, but I have not beat you in the war.
It was one of my cavalry units, if that helps. One of my Christian guard.
Among all this free-for-all stroke-rocking pleasure, I, for all you 78 subscribers at this point, am going to include what I dressed up on Halloween, and as a Cinderella. So you will about to see a picture of me as Cinderella. So goodbye to the picture that you will see. I say goodbye, and Captain, you say
Goodbye. And I've not seen the picture
that was
yet,
not clever
so...
at all.
I've not seen the picture
That was
yet,
not
so...
clever at all.
Okay, I'll end on a laugh, because I've not seen the picture yet, but I like to pretend that I have, so... Oh, Swissman. Why Cinderella?
Oh, Swissman. Oh, you.
You look so pretty.
See you guys next time.
See ya.